Breaking barriers. Elizabeth Blackwell listened to her friend's unusual advice. He said that she should disguise herself as a man if she wanted to study and become a doctor. It was 1845, and only men attended medical school. However, Elizabeth absolutely refused to participate in the dishonest scheme. She wanted the world to know that a woman could be a capable doctor too. Childhood lessons. Elizabeth was born in England in 1821. At that time, few women focused on school studies. Fortunately, Elizabeth's father believed that women should have a wide education. He hired tutors to teach all of his children challenging subjects like mathematics and Latin. Elizabeth loved learning, and she developed a passion for reading. When Elizabeth was 11 years old, her family moved to America. She continued her education, attending an excellent school. When she was just 16, she became a teacher. It was one of the few acceptable careers for a woman. Elizabeth was skilled at her job, but she felt restless. One day, a sick woman inspired Elizabeth to pursue a new goal. She suggested that Elizabeth use her sharp mind to become a doctor. Battling for a chance. Elizabeth's close friends gently told her that her new dream was impossible for a woman, but Elizabeth was not discouraged. She began reading and studying medical textbooks. One doctor, persuaded by her dedication, let Elizabeth attend his medical lectures and use his library. At the same time, Elizabeth sent in applications to medical schools around the country. Sadly, Elizabeth received 16 letters of rejection. Finally, the Geneva Medical College in New York accepted her as a student. Elizabeth did not know it, but the male students at the school thought her letter was a silly joke. When asked by teachers to vote on the issue, they laughed and shouted, "Yeah!" Classroom struggles. At the college, Elizabeth concentrated on her studies. If paper airplanes winged if paper airplanes winged her way, she brushed them aside. When professors told her a woman should not witness certain operations, she wrote letters to convince them otherwise. When the people in town ignored the woman with this strange ambition, Elizabeth treated them in a polite, quiet manner. As the weeks passed, Elizabeth's fellow students grew to respect and admire their hardworking classmate. 2 years later, Elizabeth graduated at the top of her class. She became the first woman in the country to obtain a medical degree, changing views. The newspapers wrote favorably about Elizabeth's achievement, and the public was impressed. Like a small crack in a dike, Elizabeth's success opened the way for others. In the next few years, several more medical schools accepted women students. The views of the woman's abilities were shifting. Throughout her life, Elizabeth continued to be a pioneer in the medical field. She championed the education of women and their care. She also directed attention at preventing disease by teaching others about washing hands. Always, Elizabeth faced any challenges with determination. She once wrote that if an idea was valuable, there must be some way of realizing it.